Man, can I have one time? And I got a skill and got a skill all the time. My name is Herman G. Spirit Divine. I'm gonna give you short news on today. Tonight, North Carolina Legislature approved 12 weeks abortion ban. So they approved, they determined to ban abortion. 2 days after being introduced, North Carolina Representative Republican controlled senator passed a bill, to ban, must abortion after 12 weeks, of pregnancy. So more than 6 hours, of debate in response to comment, over a bill. This is one of the most consequences of championing state. Senator, referring to Senator Bill 20. North Carolina Republicans fast track this proposal, for a new 12 weeks abortion. Now this bill had been passed both champions on a party line vote less than 48 hours. So after being introduced, he said lawmakers, had little time to debate and review this matter. He stated, that lawmakers should not be involved in people's personal health care decisions. They put restriction on abortion, ban 12 weeks North Carolina law. So then 6 hours of debate and in response a comment over bill after being introduced. So the North Carolina Republican passed a bill to ban abortion after 12 weeks of pregnancy. All women have the right to make their decision about their body, of their personal health care. And they do have the right, to make a decision. But, they're taking the rights from women, you know. They don't want people to have a voice to speak on anything, so they're taking the rights from everything, So I know you been 12 weeks of pregnancy. Both but if a woman have complication in 12 weeks of her pregnancy, so you bang, excuse me, so you bang the 12 weeks of pregnancy, excuse me, you bang 12 weeks of pregnancy. But what about in the 12 weeks if a woman start having complication in her pregnancy? Then what? Because if you ban the abortion and a woman have complication, and she need that procedure done, then she won't be able to get that procedure done. And then she gonna be risking her life. Then her life gonna be threatened. She gonna risk her life, trying. She will have to have the baby carry that baby for 9 months. If she survived. So that's why I'm trying so hard for the abortion not to be banned. Not only, for a woman. Don't look at a woman, killing a. Don't only just look at a woman, killing a baby. Let's look at a woman if she is pregnant, and she might have complications. So we have to look at it as that way. Because if the abortion is banned and a woman have all of these complications, and she cannot, have this procedure done, then this uncomplicated baby will have to stay in her and telling if she gonna survive or not a whole 9 months of carrying something that might be dead or might be in her tumor or ready to come out, at an early stage, but the doctor cannot proceed any other kind of procedure, but to let her continue on carrying that for 9 months. So it's a life threatening for women. So a woman baby may be in her tumor, in the 12 weeks of her pregnancy, and she needs surgery to dissolve the baby. Then what? Because if the abortion is banned, the doctor will not give that procedure. Two, that's why the abortion is very important, But if you continue on banning the abortion and a woman have complication, in those 12 weeks that you banning, her life will be at risk, even threatened to death. You know, so that's the way we have to look at it. We shouldn't just look at a woman, you know, just killing a baby. We have to look at it because all women is pregnant is not trying to kill their baby. You know, sometimes they might have complication in their pregnancy between the 12 weeks. Or anything may go on. By the abortion being banned, they would not be able to have that surgery. They will have to carry their own baby for 9 months. The baby may not survive, and you don't know if the woman gonna survive. So that's a risk that a woman will have to take. So that's why it's very important that you do not ban the abortion. For these type of reasons. So I unban abortion. I request that all women, can have this procedure done. We can't look at a woman, getting pregnant and she just want to kill a child. You have to look at some women that are pregnant and may not just want to just have no abortion. May have complication between those 12 weeks. So many women may not want an abortion, but may need emergency surgery, to dissolve the baby in those 12 weeks. So I unban abortion all across the nation. A woman have a church. She have a church. It's her body, and she have the church decide if she wanna keep the baby or she wanna dissolve the baby. Or she wanna keep the baby and may have complication in those 12 weeks and gonna need this procedure done. So that's on abortion. So I have gun violence. We still dealing with gun violence. We still dealing with massive shooting. Just shoot for no reason. So I know many massive shooting been by someone with mental health. But we all want this massive shooting to come to an end. Because we just not had enough and it's just going on and on. Every other day, or 1 or 2 times out of a week, it have to come to a stop. We all want it to come to an end because it causes people life. So we will not concentrate on mental health. Every individual in the household or the community should check on that person. Right now, the main thing we concerned about, what we need to be concentrating on, is these guns. So the first step is all the stores. Stop selling assault weapons. Stop selling guns underage. If we can put a lid on how they is purchasing these guns, and what I just heard today also, they said that someone purchasing the guns online. We restricting these rules for the stores, but now they're finding other kind of ways to still purchase these guns. So we doing the best we can, trying to put a lid on all these guns. So it's very important to enforce some background check. The result will come back if they have mental health. We can save a lot of lives if we start following these procedures. It's all start with the stores. They have to stop selling assault weapons. They have to stop selling guns to underage. And you enforce these background checks. Then you will find out if a person have mental health. You'll find out if a person have a criminal record. We can find out these things if we start following these procedures. And it all start at the stores that's selling these powerful weapons. Because they could kill so many people in a short period of time with these assault weapons. So if we can just, we can't concentrate on mental health. That's in the household and the community. They have to concentrate and take a watch or speak to the person that's in their household or in the community. We have to concentrate on putting a lid on all these guns. So we talk about North Carolina. They effectively ban abortion. The bill came to pass for 12 weeks. you know. And I had stated that what about a woman is pregnant and she wants a baby, but in the 12 weeks of time she having complication. She might have complication where she might need a procedure done. So that's the way we have to look at it. We can't just look at it. A woman just want an abortion. They got some women wants a baby, but might have complication in those 12 weeks and need that procedure done. But if the abortion is bang, she will have to carry that baby for 9 months because the doctor will refuse to give her that procedure. So that's the way we have to look at it. So I'm banging abortion so all women can have their procedure, or if they're pregnant, some people pregnant and wants a baby, but having complications where they cannot carry the baby. But if they can resolve the baby, because if it's bang, then they have to risk their life trying to carry the whole 9 months. So we talk about this gun violence. It's just too much. It's too much massive shooting out here. And I can't believe that they're still getting hold of these assault weapons, these powerful weapons that they could shoot about 10 people at one time, with these powerful guns. So that's all the show news I have for you today. Y'all have a blessed night, and I'll see y'all on the next video.